right? I feel like we made it.
मुंडे कमाल कर रहे हैं आजकल.
धरती कम रही है.
Still waiting on that check.
coming
When are we
in,
having when are we
coming
getting
in
the big episode?
coming in the mail. Listen, the biggest episode will be when we get Musiala to come on, and I feel like Patti is working on that from his end.
I thought we wanted Karan. I thought we got Karan the pod.
Uh,
Ah.
Well, no,
all
no,
depend on
Patti,
where Bunny
let,
decide.
let's see
no, no,
whoever
no, no.
answers back first.
Patti should be trying to get Diljit on the pod, not Sidhu,
Why not?
because
He's in California.
doesn't Diljit live in LA?
Yeah.
I don't think he lives in LA. I think he lives in Sacramento or something.
You know his
Okay,
address?
same thing. Take a drive. Take a 3 hour drive.
It's 6 hours.
It's longer
Yeah,
than 6 hours.
the speed that you drive, it's gonna be 3 hours.
True. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of At War with Words. We are back at it again with this our 16th episode. I hope you guys are enjoying listening to our weekly dose of our podcasting, and of course, I'm back at it again. Your host, one and only Deep, and we have Bad Bunny with us.
What's up, guys? Microphone check. 1 2 1 2.
Okay, you stop. Okay, and we have Jag with us.
Yo.
And then, of course, with a lot of mic problems earlier, we were dealing way earlier, but we have AB with us.
Yo, what's up?
How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? First of all, I gotta ask, how's everyone feeling?
Awesome,
Not
man.
bad, man.
Very, very, very good.
Good.
Energized up.
That's really good. I mean, football is back, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also won the first game for the pod. Changed the team name to the pod name.
See, I think that's what's bringing the good luck.
Yeah, representing at war with word.
So,
That's me. That's me. That's me.
so what's the percentage for the podcast?
What do you mean? Percentage for the podcast?
Yeah.
I thought I was sponsored by the podcast. I thought you guys were putting
No, but the rights are. We gotta figure that out.
we can't talk about rights right now because we're gonna open up a can of worms. Because me, Ashan, and Patti still want our percentage, and we better have 25.
No paychecks. I didn't even get a
And we,
paycheck.
and we still have yet to see any like YouTube numbers. Like we don't know.
Yeah, don't be joking about percentages right now.
But listen, how you guys think? How you guys thinking you guys getting these new mics?
I don't even have my mic. Is mine coming in the next batch?
Yes,
Should I keep the receipts?
you should definitely for tax claims for next year.
Jack,
Oh,
you're in charge of the books.
I thought it was a company reimbursement policy.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. Listen, you should go upstairs to your, no, actually downstairs to the room. The mic is already there, brother. The karaoke room.
The karaoke room.
The mic is already there.
His dad's gonna start charging him rent once he knows.
Yeah,
He's like, personal use is free, but business use.
yeah, business use. It's gonna. Somebody asked me. They're like, "Hey, like, how much of a hassle would it be? Or no, what are the chances that you can bring the karaoke machine to my house like this weekend?" I'm like 0%.
You
Like,
can have a little business like that. Don't. That's pretty lucrative. Like all that wedding stuff people do, like photo booths and stuff like that. I can see you fit in like great in that kind of thing.
I know, but what are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, look, we all got jobs, right? We all work our full-time job or careers, whatever we want to do,
yes,
right?
yes.
The side hustles. Everyone, like, see, I'm the type of guy, like, I do my job, of course. At the end, I mean, I love to do extra stuff, but I still need my time, you know? I still want a time, like, my peace, my relaxing time. I feel like I don't want to be draining myself if I'm, like, just...
You're not trying to work 18-hour days.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're money hungry, though, you know, at the end of the day, we all, like, work for money.
If I
I
enjoy
think
it,
it's I think it's all about
I do it.
personality. I think at the end of the day, I think it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, what's your piece? Sometimes people think making money is their piece, and then like, sometimes like I'm with you too. I mean, like, of course we all love money, but then like I need that relaxation. If I could be home at like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or whatever, I would love to be home sometimes. But sometimes, you got to be out there, and like I'm not saying I'm like whatever, like even like gym and stuff like that. It's a relaxation time, or you could just be working and like doing something at that time. So I think everybody's personality is different.
If I enjoyed it, I wouldn't mind having a little side thing. But
So
if
what
nothing, I would enjoy doing it like that.
what would be that thing, though?
Just podcasting.
No. Doing a podcast that pays.
That's gotta be my new side hustle.
Yeah.
And that's coming. Okay, coming in the mail. Just keep looking. Whenever the mail guy comes, just chase him down. Okay, I'm pretty sure some.
Just chase her down.
He
You
might
probably
have
got your
something.
money.
Exactly. What about you, AB?
No, man, I agree. I can't do these. I could barely work 8 hours a day, let alone put in the hustle for like 18-hour days.
Yeah, but there's
You
people
know?
that enjoy their side hustles, like all those YouTubers and stuff that like unbox things. You don't think they like it?
True.
If you
Yeah.
got a passion like kayaking, like we do, and you bought a kayak and you kayak like every chance you could get, this summer, wouldn't and someone's like,
different.
oh, let's sponsor you, let's get At War with Words on the side of these podcasts. But kayak, wouldn't you do it like for the money? Of course, because
This also reminds. Oh no, go ahead.
But like because it's like his passion in life is kayaking, so like that's the kind of thing. Like if you're getting paid to do it, you're gonna do it.
I mean, and you're forgetting working out as well.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna start selling supplements. At war with muscles.
I'm more with myself.
At war with gains.
And I was
That's
gonna
actually a
say
good one,
this.
Jack. We might have to
this
copyright
rem-
that.
We got a
This
whole
remi-
branding
No.
thing coming out.
Wait, can I say something? I said this reminds me of the time when you guys said like, what else would you be doing? And like, this reminds me of that time when I said, I want to be working at those Atlantic City, those like people serving drinks. Like that would be my part-time job. I'm just like still debating. Like I think we should all four just try it out this next weekend, get a job in Atlantic City.
So you would move to Atlantic City? I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you wanted to do.
That's what I want to do, and I think we should all try it out and just see where we can get with that.
I mean, actually, I just want free drinks, man.
Yeah, I haven't been
The
to
free
Atlantic City in a
drinks.
while.
Are those? Have you guys been to Atlantic City? Or are they still giving away free drinks or no?
They probably do, but I haven't been in a while. I
Those
guess
drinks are
maybe-
trash, man.
Maybe we're aged out.
Have you ever tried that Bill Cosby drink?
Okay.
Not
That's the
on
one you
this-
were serving.
Not on this pod.
Yeah, our listeners probably some of them don't even know who Bill Cosby is.
I'm pretty sure all of our 31 listeners know who Bill
But what
Cosby is.
what if we said it was a Dilpree drink? Do you think they'd understand then?
Oh. you might offend some people right there. No, there are people out there like defending him, like generally, but that's another
Who?
can of
Bill
worms.
Cosby?
Yeah, we
Not Bill
won't
Cosby.
go there.
Bill Cosby, of course, people love Bill Cosby.
Yeah, of course. I bet you if he went and did like stand-up comedy, now it's sellout.
Of course,
People don't care about those things.
But-
anymore.
He's in his 80s, right?
Yeah, he's old.
He's
He
old,
don't
man.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't even see. He's like blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like in this day and age, we just think getting canceled is a thing, but like that's just from like you can only get canceled from a corporation. You can't get canceled from people loving you. Like no matter what you do, you've seen it. People are still gonna come if there's big fans of you, they're gonna come find you.
I
I know-
agree. I 100% agree.
but now people pick and choose though. Even like someone can do something really fucked up, they would still like support him.
But Deep, listen, like all the people you see online, like commenting, like I hate Bill Cosby over this and this, and I'm not saying what he did was right. It's not right, and I think he's an asshole too. But the people who really enjoy him stuff don't care. They're just gonna go. They're gonna watch his show. They're gonna go do everything. I think like with celebrities, it's like that. Like no one gives a shit what they do. You do anything bad, you'll get back. Unless like you murder somebody. Well, shit, you can even murder someone nowadays.
I mean, look at what's his name. OJ.
OJ. I don't think he was.
Yeah, people
super
love
famous,
OJ.
though. But people love OJ.
Yeah.
People right now?
Wait,
People love
like-
OJ.
No way.
Wait, like where are you guys reading
Yeah.
this from?
I
Like,
have never met in my day-to-day life if someone like, yo, so what's your favorite sports?
Well,
team?"
Have you seen his Twitter? Have you seen his Twitter?
Yeah, I shouldn't say people love OJ. I should just say like he's very popular right now. Like people actually like his Twitter is always popping off.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So like
Yeah.
the way Deep has like the owl tattoo, like there's someone with like a tattoo of juice on them.
But listen,
or
Oh,
gloves.
100%.
you-
or
you-
gloves.
What I know a guy that named his cat Juice the cat. Like his
Wow.
cat is named Juice.
well,
Just goes to show you you can get away with anything these days, man.
and with the owl tattoo.
Yeah.
But that represents something deep, But that's maybe some other day. That's a long story.
Yeah, Sean will host the 4-part series on OJ.
The doc master.
The Dark
Yeah.
Master.
I mean,
No, but
same thing
he knows
with the.
everything that's going on.
Same thing with what?
I would say same thing with the vax. You know, like people choose to get vaccinated on, like, like for example, like now with the kids, they're saying, okay, I don't want to get my kids vaccinated. This and this, it's not safe. Blah blah. But what about the other vaccines they get, like for chickenpox and other stuff, right?
But they won't be getting those vaccines. Watch now either.
See, that's the bullshit I don't understand. If
Yo, how
you're
do you guys like? I think the best thing I saw was like, why don't we have polio right now? Well, because we are vaccinated from it. Like,
true,
people are just so stupid.
I know, but why is that? Like people are like just like all of a sudden woke, or just like decided to be stupid.
The
Let
problem
me.
is the internet's given a platform to like be
Yeah.
able to like gain like traction on things. You know,
Well,
like
that's
100 years ago, everyone was getting
Yeah,
vaccinated
it was like
because
if something was said, it was like, if like one person didn't get it, it was like in their head, right? But
yeah.
half of these vaccines, so when I switched schools, right? Like when I came here from India, when I was like super young, they asked for all these vaccination records, right?
yeah,
Like, oh, did you get
100%.
this? Did you
They
get
still do.
this, right? So
They
like
still do.
this, and they still do. And the thing is, like, I feel like the part of it, like, in the next maybe year or whatever, maybe next few months they're probably going to start on like asking like to have your COVID vaccine shot up to date and like maybe have like they're already telling you like I think in New York City I'm not too sure in LA or Jersey they're doing this too but if you go to a restaurant they're asking for your ID and your vaccination card in
I
order
haven't
for
ran
you to
into that
sit
yet.
down
I
and
haven't ran
and
into that.
I've ran into that twice already and I was just in the city for like just one night and
Oh
I
wow.
was just I was so shocked I was like what the hell I'm like this kind of like crazy like they're asking for like ID plus vaccination card, just because I guess you're able to get like the fake ones made and everything, which I find crazy. But and they're strict about it too. It's like, if you don't have a picture, they won't let you sit. You can't like some of them obviously I'm sure you can probably bribe, but again, it's like, it's for your own sake. And then also sometimes people aren't reading the signs even with like vaccines as well. Do you guys see like a lot of signs where like it says um we'd appreciate or like it's enforced or something like that like like we want you to wear it and people automatically think like oh we have to wear it and they get like pissed off and leave a business and stuff like that
Yeah, see,
but
that's what I think is people are going crazy because I see like even amongst my Instagram like friends or whatever, I see like people going crazy like you'll never make me wear a mask. I live in New Jersey. It's probably like one of the most Democrat states there is in like the United States, right? I have not once been asked to put on a mask anywhere, like mandated. So I don't know where these people are getting. I think maybe they just all get together in like one room or like one chat room and like they make a big deal out of something that's not even happening, you know?
But you think that have something to do with people just trying to just make it seems like okay they're bigger than the law or
I think
something else?
there's a part of everyone that wants to feel important about something. So like if someone's like listening to you be outraged and they agree with you, you feel important. Like oh man, like I'm a leader in this or something. When in the reality of it, like if you die from COVID and you're just gonna be a statistic, right? Like if something like that happens, no one's really gonna give a shit. Like those people that you were with online that are talking about the the vaccine and the mask and everything, they're just gonna move on and they're just oh whatever, he's dead, he's dead.
But do you see all these stories when people are dying, like people dying, leaving their families behind, and
Mm-hmm.
people are still choosing not to do that? I don't. I generally like it boggles my mind that people still are choosing not to do this.
Well, I saw a story the other day. It was a motorcycle guy, racer from France, and he got big into that thing, like that whole conspiracy side of it, and how you shouldn't wear a mask, you shouldn't get. He got COVID, and his sister posted on his deathbed, like when he was dying. The last thing he said is like, "I can't believe I fell for that shit. Like, I can't believe like I fell in with like those Twitter things and all that. People like, if I just got the vaccine, I'd probably be alive." And like obviously the vaccine people picked it up and like, oh, she's lying, but he's dead. Like what the hell does he? He's got this. Like she's not gonna make anything up, right? Like so, I think people don't realize until it happens to them. Like they have no sympathy for other people, right?
No, of course.
Like
But
if I get COVID and I die, they don't care. It's like, oh, whatever.
I
But
know.
if they get COVID and they die, like, damn, I made a mistake.
exactly.
Right?
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know what people, and the thing is, like, a lot of government agenda as well, like from both sides. You know, especially, I mean, you see just what happened in California. You know,
What
just with
happened?
no, I'm talking about like they were calling the whole re-election just because it say the government wasn't handling the um, corona vaccine well slash the homeless scene, whatever it's going on there, and yeah, I mean, just because of that, you know, and
But that's like another thing of like a loud like minority, man, because he won in like a landslide. They said like it was
yeah, they
even
did, he
close.
did.
So like
Yeah, he did.
Who the hell was calling for all that? They're all like, oh, we're gonna take him
The
out.
Republicans.
Yeah, but it was probably like a couple of them, and it made such a big.
It was
hassle
that
for everyone.
whatever that
Everyone
guy's
had to
name
go.
is.
Whoever, but like it was a small amount of people just being loud as hell,
Exactly, and it worked.
And
too.
what?
and we got.
And then you had the reason he lost is because they didn't have enough Republican turnout.
Yeah.
That's really what.
But that's the thing. Imagine how much money they spent on that. What if all that money could have went towards like the homeless crisis or something like that?
Yeah, but for even taking politics out of it, there's so many things that if people make like a small amount of people make a lot of noise, it ruins it for all the people who are just enjoying something, right?
Or generally trying to do something good.
Right? Yeah, like if like people are having fun, one person gets hurt, and like they cause like a ruckus, sue the company. Now all of a sudden, like the rest of us got to deal with it, right?
Of course.
Like it's like a theme parks, places like that. It's not even politics. It's always just the assholes who are just really loud and like ruin it for everybody else. I think.
It's people that are trying to get like one leg
No,
up
no,
on
no, no, no,
society,
no,
essentially.
Jack. You said people that are like having the fun of ruining it for
No,
everyone.
no, no.
Like,
The people who are very loud about like their complaints, right?
okay, so like, okay, so what would you say? Like, we were talking about the COVID thing, right? So like now, like you see, like a lot of colleges are back and everything, right? And the minute like even I would say really last semester, right? Because the vaccine wasn't really available that time. So then like, even colleges nearby our house, like they were like getting like crazy with like the COVID numbers. So you would say that they're having fun and like, but they're obviously, the numbers are going to come out eventually, right? And colleges. So who would you blame for that? Or is it the kids or is it the schools then at that
No,
point?
that's a different like thing. I'm talking about other things. I'm saying a loud minority can cause a huge difference for the majority. That
Oh, okay.
obviously with the like I'm saying like just with things in general, like if someone finds something unsafe, like
Yeah.
let's say like I really like riding my dirt bike and some old lady like, oh, that's very unsafe. I'm gonna go to Congress and I'm gonna make a law. Maybe that one lady was the only person who cared, but she ruined it for all of us who were having fun, right? And it's not a politics thing. It's just some people are like that, and to me, that's like the worst kind of people in the world. But
Well, how do you get away from them?
you can't.
You can't.
You come on this podcast and you complain about it.
You complain.
Yeah.
You first complain about not getting paid, then you complain about other people.
It's a new segment. It's a new segment. Complain with Jack.
Grinds my gears.
That's great segment, Jack. Jack's no, but honestly, that's been like really bothering me, and just been like, I'm okay. Everyone, just please get fucking vaccinated so we can get the shit over with. You know, it's like delaying
100%.
so many things. Like it's like
100%.
Yeah, I have a friend who wants to get married soon, but he can't do it because he can't get into Canada or invite all his people into Canada.
I may know that guy.
I feel bad for that friend, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, he is kind of cheap though.
Oh, damn.
He doesn't pay his employees, but
Yeah, and he doesn't fly his boys private to anything.
Listen, smart labor, you know. When you can get it done for free, why not?
Who's got the PJ?
yo, I have a feeling one day like the Jeep is gonna like call up Deep and like, yo, I've been listening to your podcast, but you gotta get rid of Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, he's just gonna stop getting the invites.
He's gonna disappear so fast.
Yeah.
From all the previous podcasts, you're never gonna hear mention of Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny who? Bad Bunny who? Can you show
It'll
me
be-
proof he was in part?
Yo, if you could tell him that Deep that the real Bad Bunny was one to come, but he thought our Bad Bunny was infringing on his copyright, he cut him off mid sentence right now.
Never part of my podcast. Supporting
Yo,
illegal content?
Damn.
Never.
Damn.
Deep gets $10 paid. They're like, yo, we'll start paying you $10 for a podcast. Remove Bad Bunny. He's like, no problem. He's like, Bad Bunny who?
Speaking of Bad Bunny, but you think it's because of COVID that like that kind of music isn't hitting? I don't hear it as much anymore. Do you guys? Like that
What?
like that loud like reggaeton type like
You gotta
Bad
head to
Bunny type music?
Cancun. You gotta head to Cancun.
So
That's
we're
where
gonna get
that's where the
vaccinated.
COVID is at too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think this is in general. Like, there's been less party music, and I used to hear like Bad Bunny and all that like Spanish music all the time. Like,
No,
blaring.
dude,
No,
it's,
but-
you know, didn't he just drop? What's his name?
Jay Belevins.
Bad Bunny. No, didn't Bad Bunny just drop?
Not Bad Bunny. It was like Jay Belevins. I think that's his
Oh,
name.
yeah, I'm sorry. Was it?
I'm not trying to take us back to music or anything. I'm just saying it's weird that like because of COVID, that kind of stuff is happening. Like,
But
making a lot
no,
of
Jack.
sad
You
music.
think that could be other thing could be like we're not going out as much?
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
also 31 now. So.
See that
Hey, this is
Don't
the second time
disclose
we've
your
heard
age.
this week.
Don't disclose your age.
listen, he's the wisest from all of us. You can say that.
But no. If you think about it, like Jag has like made some serious investments in the last like years, right? In the last like 3 years, I would say, right? First of all, he married my sister, right?
That's an investment. is Jack, is that a high return investment or is that a safe investment?
I'll let
No,
you know
no,
in
no,
50 years,
no, no,
50th
no, no.
anniversary pod.
Jag, no. Jag goes depends. Does Ishan come with it or not with it?
Never
He's
mind.
like-
Forget about Bad
he's-
Bunny. I'm about to cut him off right now.
No. He's like, it was high investment until Ishan came over to my house to eat and drink. He's like, then it turned into real low investment.
Yo, one day when it's like a really boring podcast, I'm gonna get into the first time I met Ashan, the whole story of it.
No, okay.
That might be a 50th
Listen,
anniversary. Thing.
Bunny, you can't
No.
you can't say anything, Bunny. You gotta wait
Yeah.
now. You can't say anything about
Once our listeners are up, because I gotta get the full of his
it. Exactly.
No.
No. You can't say anything, Bunny. You can't say anything now. It doesn't matter.
We're never gonna talk about that on this podcast because all these stories are lies.
And I already have the perfect thumbnail for it.
Oh my god, I know exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the time we went to this Middle Eastern restaurant. I was laughing.
Are you talking about Jack's surprise birthday party?
Yeah.
He was so
Is that the
surprised.
one? Is that one?
They're the ones. That's the one Deep ruined because like I was like walking in the restaurant. Deep was like washing his hands with a towel.
Oh, what are you doing here? But they're hot tuna.
And I turned to me. I'm like, oh look, Deep's here.
And she's like,
He just
God
came to
damn
wash
it.
his hands.
Exactly. Honestly, I felt so bad. Like when that happened, I was like, it's the like worst time to go to the bathroom, and I was like, no. And then I see just Jag and Ria walking. I'm like, no.
I've done that too, like at a surprise party, right? And it was like, and you feel so bad. It's like, like imagine like you go to a party, right? And like there's just like, like you want to send a Snapchat, and like literally, I sent a picture of nothing but a fridge full of beer, right? And I accidentally sent it to the person who's like, whose surprise birthday party was, and he recognized that it was his sister's fridge. I was like, dude, like.
I would know. Like if
You would
sent a
know?
if you sent a picture of your fridge, one of your six
No,
fridges
no.
that you have, but like
No,
like
no.
the two ones I know you put beer in, I would know like it was your house.
No. But imagine like imagine like it's just like one of those double doors that opens, and I just took it of inside the fridge, nothing outside, just inside the fridge.
Now you know your fridges, man. Like, come on.
No. But bro, like like okay, but it wasn't even her house, right?
But
It
stop
wasn't his
trying to-
sister's
stop
house.
trying to like make yourself innocent of this. You ruined.
No.
the surprise.
I'm telling you how it was. It was
It's not
like
his fault, man.
imagine. Like imagine like in an apartment complex where you have like the party halls, right? Like what I'm talking about, the clubhouse or like the club room or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things, fridges. Like imagine catching on to something like that. Like isn't that like crazy?
Or that person probably something I already know about.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like just like your mind intuition, right? Like, oh damn, it's my party and I'm going there. Maybe they're doing something for me. But I messed up though. I'll take that out.
Oh, we're on the same boat, brother.
Yeah.
I bet Ria still hates me for that. That
I
fucker.
I have a hard time remembering like the first time I met some of my friends. Like I honestly can't remember the first time I met Patti. Right?
It probably had to
I
be at the
probably met you
Gurdwara.
like it,
I probably have to
it
go
definitely
through it.
was, but it's also been like what 20 years.
Yeah, but
That's crazy,
I
dude.
can't remember the first time I met Deep either.
Probably at the
So
Gurdwara.
okay.
No, it was,
No,
actually
no,
it was at the Gurdwara. It was at the Gurdwara. Yes.
Probably.
It was
no,
at the
no, no.
Gurdwara.
I think
Wait,
Deep used
hold
to sit
on.
in the same spot. Deep used to sit in the same spot at the Gurdwara
Deep was such a
every week.
bebop boy back then.
Of course.
Yeah, he
Always.
was.
So
He sat in the
so
back
let's.
outside the actual.
Then he started listening to Drake, and it was all
That
downhill.
is so. No, no, guys, have you guys like? Do you guys remember? Right, like, so you guys had 20 years, right? Do you guys remember your first argument or like fight with each? Well, fighting is like, I don't mean like aggressively. I don't know if you guys ever fought, but did
Oh
any
yeah, we
like
definitely
did
fought.
did Patti and like Jag or Patti and Deep ever like get into like even like in your triangular like space? Did you guys ever like get into
Dude,
like a fight?
I
Me
Not
think
me
not
and
with
Deep
everyone got in a
anybody.
didn't.
fight.
When we were younger, me and Putty didn't get along at all. You know that, right?
Yeah,
No.
we
We
used to
didn't
fight
really
all the
start
time.
hanging out until like after high school.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like
What?
what was like
It was.
what turned you off?
It was the Gurdwara rivalry.
No,
It was the
it
good
wasn't
guy.
anything like that. It's just like when you're a kid, you're an idiot. And
Kid shit, yeah,
Yeah.
kid shit.
It's just like you get mad at like stupid stuff. And I think in general, there's a lot of people that like. There's a lot of people that didn't talk to me then that talk to me now, and vice versa, or stuff like that. So I think
Yeah.
as you get older, you kind of weed out the people that don't matter to you anymore, or like the kind of dumb people, and then you kind of get reunited
Yeah.
with people.
Do you use a weed whacker or do you use Adger?
I think we go for the full weed whacker.
No, but
Whack-a-mole.
but I don't remember any. Honestly, like fights like that or anything like that, and that's Bad Bunny's mic blowing the fuck up, like always.
Yeah. What else is new?
Exactly.
Deep, I honestly don't remember hanging out with Deep when I was younger because he was more
Yeah.
of my brother's friend. So
Yeah. Oh, actually, that was then. Of course, came along with you guys, got connected with the mutual friends, and here we are, doing a podcast together.
Crazy how it works out.
Exactly right.
Ishan,
yeah,
at
we should
least you'll
save
never
this for,
forget when you met Ishan.
Oh, I will never forget when I met Sean.
save that
I
for
always
the 50th too.
I always leave a good impression. That's why you guys can never forget.
Exactly.
That's something to be said, though. Like, if like people can remember the first time they met you, that probably means you either did something really stupid or something really cool.
No,
I think I always did something cool, so that's why. And no comments after this, please.
No, brother. No, it's the thing is like it's depend on like when you're meeting someone, right? Like especially when you're meeting someone like I met you at what it was a Jag's wedding, right? And it was just like, especially meeting the other side. I always think like, okay, it's the girl side. They always like have to be, they present themselves different, and the way you approached it was completely different, And I was just like, I'm so shocked. Like I can generally like hang out with this guy.
And then he was like, "Yo, let's go take 60 shots."
Exactly.
They put together their little fuzzy Louis Vuitton boots or whatever they had. The one with the
Gucci, bro,
tigers
get it
and
right.
Exactly.
The Gucci's with the fur, and they scraped heels together.
I think it's just like the personalities like clicked. I think with everybody, it's like
I knew Sean, once I met you, I knew you would get along with Deep very well. Like just because I knew you guys are in the same like kind of stuff. And I'm like,
no, exactly.
These guys are definitely gonna.
No,
but not with those words exactly.
No. We do get along really well, but I feel like I've like adapted. I think I'm like I can talk to anybody in your guys' friend circle and like get along with them. Like some of them even call me for advice and like vice. No, just
Who
kidding.
call you for advice? I was about to say.
No. People do like people hit me up like from your guys' friends. I'm not gonna disclose the names, but like I've like talked to people and like and they've reached out and stuff like that.
How big
and,
is your How big is your head right now?
No, it's
Do you guys
but
do you guys reach out to people for advice?
Oh, I always do, man.
Life advice
Yeah.
and stuff?
I'll
Like
always
your close
do.
friends, do you be like, hey guys, like I gotta talk to someone about this.
See,
Yep,
that's the
I
thing.
do,
Guys
yeah.
don't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
I know,
yeah,
but
all
the
the
thing,
time,
but
all
thing
the
is, but thing is, Jag, like the thing is, like people think, nowadays people think, okay, not talking about it like it's better. Like, oh, who knows what this person is gonna say? Who know? You know,
Yeah.
I trust. I don't move that way at all. If somebody's gonna say some shit, they're gonna say it regardless, even
Yeah.
if you tell them something or you don't. It's better to. It's better if it comes from me. You know, even though if I'm personally going through something, family going through something, you know, I'll always
But
love
what,
to.
if, but what if you're not going through anything at all, and you just like you gotta talk about something? You talk like just about
That's just weird, bro.
No?
That's
Yeah.
just weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't talk about like your life goals or whatever. Obviously, it's different when you're like married. I'm asking you guys, like, because you're not married. Like, is there anybody you guys talk to about just like day to day life?
I talk to multiple people, man. I love getting different opinions just to get see, because I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm always right, but then somebody always knock on my head like, yo, no, this is not it. This is right or wrong. That's why I love to hear different people's opinion, so I know where to correct myself at, how can I improve myself at, or just to adjust a couple things.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I always look forward to. Or like you can't expect to improve
Yeah,
if
I feel
you.
like I don't do that at all. I feel like
Yeah.
that's probably why I get I make a lot of wrong decisions on that front.
Yeah, that too, and
Yeah.
and I get frustrated. It just happened to me a lot, and ever since I start talking more and more and more and more, people. Trust me, people think like, yo, why is it? Sometimes people really think like, yo, why is he telling me this shit? But sometimes it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, it's good to let it out, even though the person doesn't say anything. Even the person could be like, yo, what the
And
fuck
it
is he
could,
talking?
and honestly, it could be like what Deep is saying. I'm sorry to cut you off, Deep, but it could be even like I've talked to Deep, and it could even be like a bad thing. Like it could even be like like meaning like bad thing. Like it could be like a some sort of loss or something like that. Just in life, and like but I think even sharing those things makes you a bigger person because you're not afraid. Like people can say like, oh, galna lako, like why are you hiding these things, right? So
Yeah.
it's like I think everything should be told and like you should be able to share everything with like people. Like if you can like I think you should at least have 3 to 4 friends. If you want to have more, you can have more. But I think you should at least have 3 to 4 people that you can like talk to. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be like, those people that you share every single thing with, but every single thing should be at least 1 to 2 people. But then, like, just like common courtesy of like a phone call, I think you should at least have 3 to 4 people that you pick up the phone to, even while you're driving, even when you're home, like, whatever, FaceTime call. I believe in that stuff, like major, like, if like,
Like
but
phone
the thing
calls, like
is,
calling people like that. I
yeah,
don't think.
phone calls, bro.
I
The
don't do
thing is,
that
like,
much.
I know, like, I think, like, that's like because the thing is, communication is like, is being like, pretty much like avoided. Like people don't want to like get on the phone anymore, and like it's almost like you have to like ask them for permission. Like, yo, you like, can you
Are you
talk or
free?
whatever? Are you free or something? No, it shouldn't be like that. When you want to talk, fucking pick up the phone and call them and talk to them. And if they don't pick up, or like vice versa, and if they don't call you back, then I understand. Like whatever, they probably don't want to have a conversation, and these people are just meant to be for text messages, right? But I feel like with me, I like, when I'm home, like I don't want to use my phone to like text and stuff like that. If it's like the communication that I can have over like text message, I'd rather just get it done over phone call and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes or whatever texting, call me, takes like 5 minutes, talk it over, and that's it, done. You know how many like relationships get ruined between friends too? Because sometimes you can like say something and then somebody like goes too deep into thinking about it and that's it. You know what I mean? Like they're like, "Yo, what the hell just happened?"
I mean, but the thing is, over the text, bro,
Uh huh.
people can take things the different way. You
Mm-hmm.
can say something like totally different. Like you can say something like, doesn't matter what it is. You probably meant to say something differently, and people
Different.
can,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
and people
Yeah,
can take it the way they want to. Because
they want to.
the way they will read it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to get your head bigger. It's already big enough. You've been getting so many compliments this podcast. But no, trust me. I would say like Bunny got me like better. I would say not better relationship, but just not better. I'm able to more communicate with my parents more. Just because, like, something he said to me, like the way he communicated with his parents. And I'm like, huh, interesting. I started talking to my dad more, start talking to my mom more. And honestly, it's like getting better and better. But it's just, yeah, I would say, like, talk more.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we're attached to our phone so much, looking at other things. This is like, talk on the phone, man. People used to do it before all the time.
Yeah.
There were no phones. But,
Yeah,
And
it's
yeah.
crazy. If you
and
think about it, you might read a random stranger's comments on like Reddit or something more than like you like ask your friends about like random shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And and that's why like when like Patti and like I were like talking, I forgot, I think we were in Denver, and like it was, I was telling him like I was like either like walking home or like whatever, like that we were like all walking somewhere, whatever, right, or we were at the house, and he was like I'm like, oh, I was just talking to my mom or my dad or whatever. He's like, bro, I haven't talked to my, like like it's weird to me, like even if Patti says it or anybody else that says it, like I don't think I've gone like, I mean, maybe one day I've gone, right? But I don't think I've gone longer than one day to talk to my parents. Like I just can't do it. It's just as simple as that. It doesn't matter if it's just me like checking up, like call, hey, what's going on? Everything good? Yeah. All right, listen, I'm gonna be busy. I have this, and that going on. And they're like, all right, cool. And I'm like, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And then like whatever, we have like a group message with like four or five of us, like depending like who's in there, and like we'll send each other's like pictures of like what we're doing in the day, or like I mean, if I'm just at work, obviously we're not doing that. But then, like, sometimes, like, when we know we're at work, my mom will, like, send me a picture of, like, Bunny, like, oh, look at what he's doing. It's just, like, something, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, to, like, make sure, like, we all know that we're all good to go in the day and stuff like
I
that.
know it kind of doesn't make sense. What do you mean 4 or 5 people? Like you have family member that go and come back, or
No,
just
no,
like,
no, no,
or
no,
you
no,
just like,
no, no,
or you
no,
just kick
no.
them out, like, oh, you're
No,
not family anymore.
no, no,
Fuck
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no.
When Ria left, they kicked her
No, no,
out.
no. I'll tell you why, right? Dude, the thing is, like, there's like 10 different groups, like, in my phone that are called family, right? And family is spelt like different. Like, there's family, there's like family with a heart, right? But like the thing is, like 4 or 5 people, meaning like first group, right? It was called like family, and it was like me, Ria, my dad, and my mom, right?
Question. Sorry,
So,
one question.
yeah,
Are you guys fan of Vin Diesel?
why?
Oh God, that went right
Oh,
over his
okay,
head.
okay, no, I got that. I was like, wait, hold on, no, that's so funny.
Oh
That was
God.
so stupid, but that was so
Man,
funny.
that
But
meme came and went, man. It felt like
yeah,
it
yeah,
was just like last week, and now
yeah,
everyone forgot about it
and
already.
everybody, no, no, I know, yeah, I didn't get that at first, then I
The
got it.
internet is so
Family,
quick sometimes,
it's
man.
all about the family.
Yeah.
No, but it's there was like one with like family style pizza or something like that. It was like pretty funny. But anyways, then like Nikhil came, so we started a brand new group. It was called like 21 Caliber and Court, and like now Nikhil's in it. So like that's what I mean, like 4 to 5 people, because like these two groups like
Why
get
didn't you
used
just
like
add him to the?
I know.
because the thing is,
Yo,
no,
Nikhil just found out that he's
Are
been
you?
side grouped.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
On live. Wait a minute, there's another family group.
there's another family group. No, no, it's called 21 Caliber. No, it's just like sometimes it's just like what I mean. Like if my parents like need to send something like whatever, like like something personal or whatever, like not like talking shit, but like whatever it is, like something that just needs to be like said in the family chat, and they say it in there, and then like they send it to 21 Caliber in Court when it's like something household or something like that. My dad used to like Nitin used to be like we took out Nitin and we added Nikhil in there, right? And it's so funny because like the first couple months or first couple weeks when like that group chat used to be used for, hey boys, take out the garbage, like, and
Damn.
like that group chat always used to be on mute, but now it gets used for like other stuff. But it's
No, dude.
always so funny.
You know what I realized with my dad. Like the other day when I was home, he got a new phone and I was helping him set it up. And dude, he had like 200 or 300 text messages unread, and I'm like, this guy,
Yeah.
he just doesn't care.
My
He's just not
dad,
gonna
my dad
respond.
knows that if I text message him, it's probably something very important.
Call right away.
Yeah, like he's like,
Yeah.
there's no way this guy's texting me.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, this guy just doesn't even, he wouldn't even answer if he was in dude, you know what Gurdwara chat goes off though? That shit is blowing up.
Oh
That shit
yeah,
is like
I feel like
nonstop.
someone's always texting in that group. I see it go off on my dad's phone all the time.
What about the
Yeah.
Godara emails?
We will get
That's
into
a
that in this pod.
that's a
That's not in our pay grade.
Okay.
that's a maybe a brand new pod.
Okay. Now that we might be adjusting those notifications as well.
No, Gurdwara Wars, new pod coming.
Good True Crime Podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
No, I want to stay away from that. Trust me.
No, you're an anonymous host like the case files guy.
Speaking of Punjabi true crime, you guys hear Bussy got shot? Or
Dude,
Bussy.
I
Bussy.
think that is so messed up. Like, I think that's the most messed up
You
thing.
want
Like,
you want to you want to know something crazy? You know how like I
uh-huh.
sent it to you, right? And
Yep.
I sent the news article to Sean, and Sean, the first thing is like, that's so messed up. I also sent it to our group, and Deep and but you saw it. People just like, LOL. Did he say, come
We
on,
just laughed
baby?
about it.
Yeah.
Isn't
No,
that
no,
crazy?
but no, no,
How
no.
desensitized we are to that crap?
No. But you know, the thing is, like, I've had it like sent from like other people too, Jag, and I saw it myself before you sent it to me. But I feel like it's just like it's crazy because like this guy, like he either like there's no in between with him, right? He either gets so much fucking love or either he just gets so much fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like like you know like sometimes people are like, "Oh, I don't really like have like opinion for him. He's cool, I guess. He's all right, you know?" But there's nothing like that. It's either like, "Oh my God, I love listening to Bussy." Like, you know, like even like my dad wasn't like a huge fan of him, but like now he just became like, you know, he's like he watches a show, right? Like sometimes I'll walk in his room and he just has that shit on. But like,
You can't
and
follow.
now,
You can't follow that. You just gotta watch that for entertainment.
no. That's what I'm saying. I've
There's definitely
watched it
people
too.
that follow
No,
that.
no, 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 no. But like, I don't know, Deep. Like, if you ever watch a show, they talk like obviously just the bullshit makes it to the internet. But he talks about like there's like some serious stories that like
Yeah,
they share on there,
that's
and
why.
it's like,
That's why he got shot. The fuck. You know,
yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
no, but
Damn.
that's the crazy part to me. Like, forget about the joke, because first of all, it's kind of messed up that someone gets shot at and people make jokes.
yeah.
I mean, but the other thing is like, why? Like,
oh, why?
isn't anyone else curious as to why?
No,
someone
because
would shoot
because
this
thing
guy?
because thing was like actually like when you sent that article, my dad was with me, right?
Yeah.
And I told my dad right away. I was like, "Yo, like he got shot." My dad got so happy. He's like, "But sara," like you know, like like yes.
Yo, Indian
No,
people got
no.
no chill. They don't care if someone,
Yeah.
they have no.
And you know, in the video, he's like, "Yo, basi dio," like you know, like bach gaya, bacha ho gaya, right? And then my dad was like, "Damn, bach gaya," right? I was like,
But yeah.
I was like,
No.
that's why I said LOL, you know, because like I got the live reaction from my dad because my dad
Yeah.
used to listen to him, and there was another guy as well from Australia. I don't remember his name. Like a couple months ago, he got attacked with like swords and stuff. Like he got really beat up, and that guy from Australia again. I'll get the name hopefully by next podcast if we need it. And Basi, they go against each other. They have like their own cult following.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why like they first thing is like you know they the lessons they preach. Same thing, you know, same thing happening here. Like you can say Republicans and Democrats.
But it's all opinion.
It
There are
is,
things.
but the thing
Yeah,
is they have the following though. You know, they
yeah,
have the following. They have like
Do we have a following?
we might.
yeah.
Can I send someone out?
And that no. But to be honest, like you know, like the same thing. Like he got beat up. Remember, like when like I know I'm like bringing like these are like two different people, right? But like he states his like stuff too. But like remember, like Takashi 69, he snitched, and people are like he's gonna get shot and killed in the first like few months that he's out or whatever. This guy hasn't been attacked yet. But then this guy, Bussy, the guy who's on TV, like he's just like a TV personality, right? And
He's
this
literally
guy's
like 50
getting
years
shot
old,
at,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
He's been
exactly.
doing it for
Like, you
30
know,
years, man.
yeah, but he's not like no gangster or something like that. He's never like I mean, he's made like, you know, he's said like some like funny, like messed
No,
up
not
things.
funny. He said wild shit.
Yeah, no, I know, but like he said, like I don't know, man. I just feel like you know, like come on, baby, you know,
Come
like
on, man.
come on, baby, let's enjoy.
I mean, I
Come
mean,
on, baby.
I mean, Jag. Like we might have a following. I mean, if you do need to set anyone up, right? We do have assassins in Swedesboro.
We
So
know it all comes back to having a beef with someone. We need a beef.
we need
That's
We
gonna,
need
that's gonna
beef.
take that's gonna take this podcast to the next level.
What podcast are we calling out?
Bussy had that guy in Australia he was like feuding with. We need that person.
No, that's
Someone-
a disaster
someone-
waiting for us to
Someone,
happen.
please start a podcast.
Bro, somehow we'll all lose our jobs.
Wait, hold on. Should we go against Joe Rogan or like Joe Budden or something?
I think we can take on Joe Rogan.
I think
We're
we have
gonna
enough.
get canceled. Probably us.
I think we have enough Punjabi brothers supporting us.
Supporting.
all
Dude,
we're
all
getting.
those Punjabi brothers you're talking about, they're asking what a podcast actually is. Podcast? Aki?
No, they only listen to YouTube or Punjabi radio though. That's like
Yeah.
I feel like that's the next step. We need to get a Punjabi
Yo,
radio.
no joke. When I was home, I was like my dad. As soon as he's like done eating before bed, dude, he just spends like an hour watching WhatsApp videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents too. And
Like
it's
he,
really annoying, especially in the car, because I don't know why my mom needs to listen to like the music on these Instagram videos, because usually the music has nothing to do with what's going on in the video. It's just background music. And
yeah.
if you've ever listened to someone listen to something on their phone, oh sorry, that's the most annoying thing in the world.
It makes the story
It's so
though.
annoying.
It makes the story though. Like the music, it kind of catches your attention.
So like
That's why.
when they got like a cat video and they put like a sad song,
Exactly.
you need to listen to that sad song.
No, that's the thing. Like the music gets you
And
emotional.
blasted all the way up too, like when they listen.
Yeah, but the second I put my volume up in the car, it's like
Car, it's
turn
like,
it
oh
down.
God, like turn that shit down.
That's why I like that your dad actually puts on his headphones now, the AirPods.
Yeah. No, because the thing is, Jack, that it's not that like once we've had to tell him. Like we've had to tell him like multiple times, like Dad, like what are you doing? Like, because sometimes what he used to do was play it through the car audio. We're like, dude, one person like versus like three other people that are in the car, like shut this shit off and like, like well, actually, we used to be like, Dad, please, band
Yo, I can't wait to be a father and like pull that kind of power in the car.
Shut the shit off. Boom. Unplug.
unplug.
Well, my dad used to listen to like this old like Hindi music back in the day. Me and my brother hated it, right? I wonder what music I'll listen to that my kids will hate. Like, and that I'll have like the power to turn up all the way. Maybe it'll be this podcast. I don't know.
No. It will be.
Maybe
It'll
it'll
be
be this-
no. It'll be whatever you play from the other music group you have.
Someone's a hater. Someone's not chill.
Hater alert.
Someone's not in
Someone's
chill
not
nation.
chill.
Like, Dad, turn that shit off. Whatever that shit is.
Smack.
Deep, one day your kid's gonna be like, I hate rap and I hate Drake. And Deep's gonna turn the car around, kick his kid out the car. So you walk home.
Better not talk shit. No, if some-
I got no friends in the industry.
exactly.
No friends. My brothers are my brothers.
My kids are my kids, and I separated them from me.
I was hiding the world from a kid. That's why I'll keep it that way. But like, our last two episodes, I don't know why. I was getting some live feedback on a phone call, of course. People were really hating on our music reviews, and I'm like,
Wait,
you guys.
are we getting live feedback?
I mean, I was on the phone, not live. I was on the phone with somebody,
Do
and
we
they.
have a call-in number?
Yeah. No.
Open up the lines.
No. Deep's going live on his his anonymous Instagram.
Finsta.
His
I'm
Finsta.
like, what live hotline do we
What was the feedback? Moose Tapes is a classic.
No, actually not Moose Tape. It was about
Drake?
Drake and Kanye thing we were talking about.
So I was the one getting yelled at. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm like, okay, you guys don't listen to music, like stop being weird,
No.
And-
But what were they fans of? Were they fans of any of them or no?
No, they were like, oh, I don't.
But
They were
we
like, oh, I
did
don't listen
both.
to this music. That's why I'm like, that should get you to go listen to it. Like seeing, oh, I wonder what they're talking about,
No, I kind of get that. Like maybe those last two episodes, like we talked a lot about music. That's
Yeah,
what
they
we're
were
gonna
like
talk about.
really heavily
Yeah.
music oriented.
And
Yeah, I
I
got.
think maybe in the future we probably shouldn't like spend the whole episode talking about music. But I could see why someone would get annoyed.
Or just make the podcast longer and talk about music, but talk about other. No. I think one of the podcasts, what happened is we talked about all music, and then we just started like hitting the table and go, "Would you rather?" And then I think that's probably what happened. But I mean, we know
Nothing
like
else was discussed.
yeah, but this
Yeah.
time, like guys, listen, like Karan Aujla's like new album just came out.
Nope. Cut him off.
Oh
cut him
no,
off.
we're just cutting you off there.
No. We're not. I'm not mentioning. I'm just saying, like we're skipping over it for the fans.
You're
But-
saying we got their feedback. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we're
No.
getting better.
But like it's not even that. But we all noticed too. We said, guys, really, really, really heavy on music. Maybe let's cut it down this week. And like,
We listen to our fans. We listen to the feedback.
yeah.
And
No.
your
Become-
feedback, that we
No,
can
of course. I
address?
mean, that was the main thing. I was just like, I didn't understand. I'm like, just go listen to the music then. If you like, if you have some time, if you have some free time or anything, or whenever you're working something, play that music in the background. You might understand then. Why we are so into this. But they were
Or
no,
not into it, giving
yeah,
an average score of 3 out of 5.
exactly. And it was just whoa, relax. And
Please leave a 5-star review and give us your feedback in the comments.
no, that too. But and the other thing was like I'll tell you a story. We other day we were in the sauna after gym, and I was of course I was
Cozy.
playing Drake on my phone, and like some guys walked in. Of course, they were listening to they were jamming as well,
What were they
and
wearing?
everyone is wearing towels, but that's
Okay.
besides the point. One guy was like, I'm not a fan of this album. I just told him to get out. And I'm like, nah.
I'm surprised you didn't cut me out of the podcast last week.
Honestly, I literally
Your
just told
mic
him.
was muted.
I listened to that. I'm not on any of the podcasts going forward.
And he looked at me. He was just so shocked that I said that. And I'm just like, brother, like, it's a good album. I don't know, like, what are you talking about? It's not a good album. And then I played the song with I played Way Too Sexy, and then he started nodding his head to it. I'm like,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you, Deep. I'm more surprised that you would go to a gym where people are like gigantic and jacked and just try to cause ruckus, like get the hell out of the sauna.
You
Yeah.
have you seen me lately, Jack? Have you seen me lately, Jack?
Have you
No, no.
dated Jag?
I feel like you haven't touched my gains at all yet. That
No. What gym you going to? Planet Fitness?
no, retro fitness.
Just
I'll tell
kidding.
you, one time at LA Fitness,
No hate.
when I used to go there after work, I kind of got in a little road rage thing with a guy, and then I pulled into the gym, and so did he. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I just pulled in the gym with this guy. He's probably like 10 times bigger than me. Maybe I should just pull out and go back around. I mean, I did it, but it definitely flashed through my head of like, I made a huge mistake trying to get into a fight with someone at the gym.
Jag parks near like a bagel shop.
Uh,
That was the last of it. That was the end of Jag's workout. He just left. Didn't even make it inside.
I got on the treadmill, he got on the bench press.
Stayed on the other side of the gym.
And after that,
Look at me, I can run.
and after that, Jack switched to gyms and everyone back.
Yeah, Jag's like they don't have a stairmaster.
You guys can't tell me you've never done something so embarrassing. You've never gone back into that establishment.
Oh no, I've done something like that. Like one time, like the same thing with road rage. Like there was like a guy that like I cut him off, and then like he tried to cut me off and like tried flipping me off and everything. We drove into the same plaza, and he entered the same exact. So he went to my store, and I'm like walking in there with my lunch bag, just with my head down. And then the second time this just happened. This one was just very recent. I was walking in and like no, like I don't like it's like weird, but like you can park right in front of my store, but it's like it's not even a fire lane. It's like it's nothing. You can park there, but it's not just not parking like lines or anything. So like a guy from like far away yells out like, "Yo, that's not a parking spot," and it's like an old guy or whatever. I'm just like let it go, and I just wave my hand like whatever, right? So I like because I was grabbing all my gym stuff and I had to bring some boxes into my car, right? So I go in there, I go change, and he like starts complaining to my staff that like, yo, like the guy that just went into the office, who is he? Like he's not parked in a parking spot. And then like he has the courage to like come out, like run to his car, and then like park right in front of my car and block me in. I'm like, yo, what type of like fucked up shit is that? Like you're here, buy your freaking booze and leave. Like why are you like so like upset that like somebody's like like not parked in the right spot.
People
Maybe you
get
should park in the right spot.
I'm
exactly.
telling you,
No,
it's back to like the low minority of people that are mad loud about stuff ruining for everyone else.
yeah, like I kid you not, it's just not me that parks there. Like that spot is used as a parking spot, and there's never any tickets, any cops, because that's like legally you can park there. Like they made that side so you can park, but they just don't have any parking, and there's no sign that says no parking allowed. like you know, like those like fire escape things, like. But whatever, I don't want to vent
I'm
about it. But
about to
like
say,
whatever.
as much as they want to know about your parking situation, the fans, I think we
I
should
don't want
move
to. I don't
on.
want to. I don't want to get another email and say, "Who are you?"
No, but the other thing,
Any other feedback to address, Deep?
nothing else. But I just want to say, only reason I felt comfortable saying that was because I had Bip and Sunny with me, so that's why.
I don't know. I
No,
don't know if
no,
I would still feel that confident.
no. I'm surprised. I would be pretty like surprised if like right when Deep said that, and not surprised. Sorry, and like Bippin and like Sunny like walk out, and then they're like, "What'd you just say?" And he's
I'm
like,
just,
"Oh,
I'm
hold on,
just,
let me go get my friends."
I'm just picturing Deep saying that and flexing with the arm with the L on it. Get out.
Wait.
I'll do that next time.
Um,
So would you say you have no friends in the sauna?
I like that. But guys, I think it's time.
time for what?
Oh, we're doing it. Oh, I got music.
Yo, we better not have
I
paid for
finally
the
got
license for
music.
this and not gotten paid ourselves.
That,
Well, that's it. You
like
can't have
that-
lyrics. You can't have lyrics.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Oh,
get
that's it. That's
copyrighted.
it. That's it. We are back at it again with AB, with AB with this segment. What do you got for us?
Wait,
Would
didn't
you
even-
I appreciate
rather?
the
You
music.
didn't even do
I
it.
appreciate the music this week. It's
See, the
it's
budget
been
is
a-
going
it's been
up.
a-
The budget is going up.
that quality
But
of
15
the
weeks.
music.
our salaries
That
aren't.
quality.
That quality is
Jack?
so we don't get copyrighted.
A lot of people would say that the music quality was the same in the actual album, but that's
Yeah, Jack, we're not going there.
back to the music. I seen a little Instagram post. I don't want to.
We won't go there, but guys,
Loved it.
speaking of music, got a would you rather for you. You know, we all kind of have our guilty pleasures. So, would you rather have your Netflix viewing history made public, or your Spotify or Apple Music listening history made public?
Honestly, Bhatti, you're doing a really bad job at this.
No, I think honestly,
I'm joking.
honestly, I'll go first on this one, and I think my music public because
I know you guys
think,
all aren't gonna be honest and be like, "Oh, I don't watch that," or "I don't listen to that."
no, but yeah, no, but like no, my music, I don't care what people like think. Like I'll listen to like any songs, and like I'm like very open about my music stuff, right? Because like if I like something, I like it, right? And then, but like my other history about like shows and stuff like that, I watch some like weird shows, and like I just don't want people to know.
Yeah, like that one
I
show. What was
watch-
that one show he watched? CBI, CBI.
C-
None of us knew?
CID,
Oh, the Indian show. In the Indian
Bro,
show,
yeah.
he was like,
They-
he like
you
swear
guys-
that everybody knew what he was talking about.
I know you guys are still fucking with me. You guys know what that
No,
show is.
yeah,
I've
like
never
no
heard of
way.
There's no
But
way.
I swear to anything, I never saw that show.
There's no way. There's
I
no
never
way.
saw that show.
There's no fucking way that you've never seen that show.
Like I'm so serious, brother. I never saw that show. If you would have said Shaktiman, that's a different story, you know.
No,
That-
but bro,
That's a different story. I know that.
CID has like over like like 100,000 episodes almost. Like, okay, no, that's exaggerating.
But
But,
was
they
it-
got,
was
like,
it-
over?
But was it on
No, it
Doordarshan?
definitely does. It's been on.
No,
It's been out for
huh?
like 30 years.
Was it on Doordarshan? You probably
I don't know what that is. I
Exactly.
don't know what that is.
See how can you say that then? See, back